Good morning. As promised, we are going to talk about prosperity a little bit. Why is the title called Mo Money, Mo Blessing? Because that's how it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be Mo Money, Mo Problems. Rest in peace, Biggie Smalls. But if you don't know how to handle your money, if you are running with the wrong crowd, then it is a problem. So that's why I'm here. We're going to talk about that the next couple weeks because prosperity is not a dirty word. It is life. We need money to survive. We need money for every aspect of our life. I commented on someone's post. Maybe he's watching this morning or at some point, but I told him I would be posting about this today. So he had, I guess it was a TikTok video, and he said, this person speaking said, if money is the root of all evil, then why are churches taking offerings? Because it's kind of pissing me off. Well, that pissed me off. So it's, I don't know how many times I say it, but the love of money is the root of all evil. And this is, I was trying to explain this to a coworker. We were talking, I don't even know how we got started. We were sorting out pallets, and he's Catholic. And so we were talking about that. And he was talking about, he goes, well, you're Christian. I said, yes. So I said, I'm Pentecostal, because he's like, well, I don't understand all of it. And I said, I don't either, because there's so many branches. And I said, I'm Pentecostal, but there are different branches. I said, what happens is they take scripture and form it into their own religion, essentially, their own theology. And that's the problem. So that's why I'm here to discuss prosperity, because in a lot of denominations, it is just something that is evil. It is something that you shouldn't have. You're supposed to be, they teach humility, but it's a false humility. So that's why I'm here, is to break that religious glass ceiling on the topic of prosperity. And it's okay to have money. In all of these videos that I've made so far, it's okay to have money. We've got to have it. And a lot of people, they don't know better. That's what, if they've attended that certain denomination their whole life, that's all they've been taught. They don't know any better. And the other aspect is jealousy. A lot of people are jealous. Why are they gonna have that? Why are they gonna have 2 cars? Why are they gonna have that? Well, you're jealous because you would have 2 cars. You would have a souped up truck. You would have a big home. All these things that you're griping about is probably something that you would like. So those are really main points of why this prosperity message is just so ouchy. It's controversial. But I'm not gonna do a deep dive, but we're gonna talk about the different aspects of giving. Because again, I can share my testimony again of different ways God has blessed me tremendously, has kept me safe. I could go on and on about it. And I believe in this, and I won't back down. I know a bunch of people probably on YouTube are gonna just fly off the deep end here, jump off the deep end, but whatever. So I don't back down in what I believe. I talk about why I wasn't working at the time. That's because it was during COVID, and I want to get vaccinated, and I was tired of taking COVID tests. That stuff burned my nose, and I was tired of it. So I just walked out. If I have to take it and work there, I'm not going to work there. So that's why I was without a job, because I believe, and it wasn't a religious belief. It's just that none of it made sense. None of it. None of the rules. And now it's coming to light. And there's different things where if it doesn't sit right with me and I know it deep within me, I'm going to stand up for it. And this is how I feel about prosperity and healing and just this gospel. I believe it with every fiber of my being, and I have the results. This is not, and it's these are not going to be how to get rich videos. No. But how to make sure that you're giving correctly. So this is kind of like an intro, just to get you kind of thinking during the week, and really open your eyes and pray about it, and just pray for an open heart to receive if you want to continue watching these. Because I really believe that there's breakthrough in these, and it's part of the blessing. It's part of our covenant. It's part of the promise, and it's a gift almost. It is a gift, but it's not really something that you have to work for. You trust God. And a lot of people, well, I tried that. Well, guess what? Sometimes it takes longer than one try. This morning I tried to make my own Dunkin' refresher, and it was not good. It was bitter. So, but I'm going to stick with it because it's going to save a lot of money, and it's healthier because I steeped some green tea. It was like a berry green tea with matcha. I don't like matcha anyways, but I bought it. And some sparkling water and some organic sugars. It just, if I want caffeine, this is the way to go. But I'm going to stick with it. I'm not going to give up on it because of one time. And that's how giving is. And that's how healing is. That's how all of these aspects you have to learn and develop and become skillful. So that's where we're going to go. I look forward to it. I don't even care if one person watches, that person's life is going to be changed and transformed. So you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. We'll be back next week talking about the tithe, tithing made simple. This is how simple. Tithe means 10%. So there you go, sneak peek. Have a wonderful day. I love you. Bye.